Hi, my name is Jeff Lefevre. I'm founder and managing partner of JTL Services. Today I want to take the time to talk to you about some interviewing tips. One, before the interview, go to the client's website and find out all there is to know about this company that you're going to interview with. Okay? Very important. Last thing you want to do is show up, kind of look around and say, boy, what do you guys do here? Okay? That's never good. So make sure you get educated on what it is that they do. Two, call your recruiter. If you're working with a recruiter, the advantage here is that you can call them, get some insight about the company, get some insight about the details on the job, and also your recruiter could tell you about the personalities of the people that you're going to be meeting with and give you an idea of how long the process should be in regards to that particular interview. Three, make sure when you go have extra copies of your resume, okay, so that you can hand out. And be sure that you're there at least 10 minutes, okay? Don't show up late, and I'll tell you why. When you get there, they're going to probably want you to fill out an application, all right? So you need some time to do that. Also, in regards to that application, when working with us or a recruiter, as you know, a recruiter is going to negotiate your salary. So whatever you do, don't fill out what you're looking for. And don't get pinpoint on that salary issue during the interview. If it comes up, just simply say, listen, I'm here for the opportunity. JTL is going to be negotiating on my behalf. In regards to money, just please speak to them. I'm just here for the interview. Okay? Now, if they press, which normally they will not, but if they do, you can tell them where you're currently at as far as your salary, which all our clients, we tell them where you're at. Okay, so it's not a secret, but don't get pinpoint on a dollar figure because it's just not the right thing to do at these stages. You're there to see if you want the opportunity. They're there to see if they even like you, if you're a good fit for their organization. Let's talk about dress attire, okay? Listen, we see candidates every single day. So we see some certain things that, listen, when I got in this business, I didn't know what proper dress attire was, and a lot of people really don't, okay? You may be in a job where you don't wear a suit and tie, okay? That's understandable, but your recruiter can give you some great tips on how to dress, okay? One, make sure you have a dark color suit. Make sure you have a white shirt, a tie with perhaps a little red in it, okay? Make sure it's tied correctly. Make sure your shirt is pressed. Make sure you go in with black shoes and make sure they're polished, okay? Make sure you have black socks on. Don't be going in wearing no tube socks, okay? But make sure you look sharp because remember, you only have one chance to make a first impression, okay? And that's vital. So when you walk in and whoever you're meeting, make sure you give a good firm handshake. Make sure you make good eye contact on the meeting and through the interview, okay? Listen well, okay? You have one mouth and two ears for a reason, so listen well. When you go into the interview, say, I talked to Joe at JTL Services. He told me a lot about the company. I did a little bit of a reading about your company. I'm excited here, but could you do me a favor and tell me what you're looking for this particular role? And allow the person to explain to you what they're looking for, and that'll allow you to gauge how to interview and kind of point out what you've done in your background that they're looking for, okay? Help you on through that process. And now, make sure you're enthusiastic, you're excited, because your goal is to get an offer. Now, granted, there's probably going to be more than one interview. They may call you back for a second. They may even call you back for a third. I've seen interviews where candidates have gone back 5 times for an interview. That could be the case. However, your job is to gain as much information as you can so you can make an intelligent decision on whether or not you want the job, okay? Now, critical point here to this process is when you leave the interview, okay, the first thing you do is call your recruiter. Give them feedback, and I'll tell you why. if you leave that interview and my client calls me before you call, the first question out of their mouth is, hey, how did Tommy like the job? You know, what is his thoughts? The worst thing you want me to do is to tell them, he didn't call me yet, or she didn't call me yet, okay? So, guys, gals, call your recruiter, give them feedback. That's critical, okay? Again, for more information, go to www.jtlservices.com. Thank you, and have a good luck with your search.